Thank you so much, Ms. Anderson, for chatting to us this evening. So, what's the feeling on the streets of hospitality about what's going to happen in terms of any new restrictions?
Evening, Sally. Well, we certainly hope that there won't be any more restrictions. I think we've really got to look at the fact that our industry has been ravaged from the past 20 months, and those businesses that have been able to hang on will not be able to sustain any further lockdowns. At the moment, we're seeing that the stress on hospitals and the death rate is not that high. So we really hope that that will be taken into consideration and there will not be any more restrictions.
What can you tell me about bookings? We know, of course, that there have been lots of international cancellations, but talk to me about domestic bookings and which areas you can specifically focus on. Is it hotels or guest houses as well? Just give me an idea of the areas you represent and what the bookings are saying.
Well, Federated represents from your large group hotels all the way down to your small coffee shops, your taverns, your restaurants. We actually have members from all sectors of hospitality. And we are experiencing a big assortment of experiences. So, for example, we have some of our group hotels which aren't even open yet. They've been closed since March last year. All the way to some B&B, some self-catering. Self-catering is doing exceptionally well, where they are actually reaching figures, occupancy figures pre-COVID. So there's a big assortment of experiences out there, but generally we're finding that the hotels that are in the city centres, they are not doing as well as all of the outlying areas, being able to go to the bush, to the mountains, to the sea. All the outlying areas are doing so much better. And we're really, really thrilled that the figures are looking good from that point of view. But remember, they're also coming off months of not being able to trade in a financially viable way. So we really, really need this. And I implore anyone out there, please support our industry at this time. Go out, visit a place. You'll see such wonderful specials on at the moment that you normally wouldn't ever get. And please really support us. We have about 1.5 million people employed in our sector. As you know, we've been under tremendous strain, and we really, really require your support. So please, any extra money you've got, please spend it in hospitality.
And I think everyone is so desperate for a holiday after nearly 2 years of such difficult and uncertain times. We know that the NCCC is meeting Tuesday or Wednesday. Are you getting reports from your members that local tourists are going, look, I just want to wait until I know for sure that the beaches won't be closed, for example?
Yeah, Sally, uncertainty is such a damaging thing for us. So we really hope there will be certainty shortly. And we just can't believe that we will be shut down again. We would be astounded if we could, because the problem is the poverty pandemic is going to far exceed the COVID pandemic. And it is having short, medium and long term. So we really trust on our president not to do this to us again, because we just can't take it. Our industry, by its very nature, is not extended money by the banks very easily. So people in hospitality have mortgaged their homes to actually start their businesses. And some have lost their homes, their cars, absolutely everything. And those that are hanging on are literally just hanging on. So we cannot take any more beating. We just sincerely can't. And we just hope the fact that the health sector is not having a lot of pressure on it at the moment will actually encourage our president to please be kind to us and do not put us back into any form of restriction. Because besides being shut down, when they actually introduced the alcohol restrictions, it made so many venues financially unviable. And even hotels. A lot of people wouldn't want to go to hotels because, you know, they're on a holiday, but at the same time they can't enjoy their favorite glass of wine or their favorite beer with their meal. So restrictions really make it financially unviable for us. So we really, really plead with our president not to put in any more restrictions.
All right. Well, thank you so much for chatting to us this evening. That was Rosemary Anderson, the chairperson of the Federated Hospitality Association of South Africa.